In the last two lectures, we've looked at passing variables using call by value or call by reference. But there's other ways of doing things where we actually don't pass values at all. Let's take a look at that. We use global variables to do this. Let's copy call by value to globals and edit this. Okay, the idea here is to declare a variable at the very top of the code into C. And this has scope throughout all the code, not only in main but also in any functions that are within main. So we can modify our code as following. We don't have to pass any parameters at all. And we simply perform the following, or we could make this even simpler. Let's compile this. And obviously I have an error here. Which is the fact that I made a mistake. Not only did I have the global declaration of C, but I have the local declaration of C, and that's causing some confusion. So we need to remove that. Recompile. And there we go. Our code is working properly. So note what's going on here. We're not actually passing any variables in this to this function. We are making use of a global variable that is available the whole time that this code runs. And when I sit there and I change the variable C here, it's changing this global variable. And when I refer to this variable C here, it is again the global variable. So this is an alternative way to run or design your code with global variables. It's a matter of some debate which is the better way to do things. You can either pass variables like we did before, or you can use global variables. Some people are very adamant about not using global variables because someone else might accidentally modify C and you wouldn't even know. On the other hand, I find that having extremely long parameter list or argument variable list is not a very nice thing to have either. So in my own code, I use a mixture of global variables and variables that are passed, and I find that mixture to be a very reasonable compromise. But ultimately, it is up to you, the code designer, to decide which you like the best. Okay, that ends the global variable lecture.